Hello friends, welcome to your own channel, Noiseless Investment. Here we try to decode a company based on the fundamentals and get to know if the company is worth our investment or not. Please note I am not a SEBI registered advisor and these are my personal views based on the fundamentals of this stock. Please consult your financial advisor before investing in this stock and please do your due diligence as well. In case you like my videos, then please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get the useful information on a regular basis. Please like this video as well if you like this. Okay, so today we are going to do a fundamental analysis of Asian Paints and get to know if the company is worth our investment or not. So this is the website of Asian Paint. You can go through the website and get to know more information about this company. Now let's move on to the screener and get to know the fundamentals. So if we look into Asian Paint, the current market price of this stock is 3298 and it was up by 1.53% on 23rd of June. The current market cap of this company is 3,16,315 crores and the stock PE is 76%. Now if we look into the industry PE, it is 55.5. So it is expensive than the industry PE. Now let's look into the ROCE for the company. So the ROCE for average ROCE for 10 years was 36.1. Average ROCE for 5 years was 35.5. And the average ROCE for 3 years is 33.3 and the ROCE for this year is 35.2. So here we see the company has declined for from 10 to 5 to 3 years, and however for this year the ROCE was good. So anyways, the ROCE is more than 25. This makes a company very good. Now if we look into the ROE, then we find that for the ROE for 10 years was 26.9. The ROE for 5 years is 26. For 3 years the average ROE was 26.1 and this year it is 27.7. So this is above 25%, which is extremely good about this company. Now if we look into the debt on the company, it is 0.12, which is less, very less. And if we look into the interest coverage ratio, it is 40.6. So which is also very good about this company. Now if we look into the dividend yield, it is 0.78, which is less than 1. However, we can say that this is a growth stock. And if we look into the EPS, prior to that we need to look into the promoters holding. It is 52.6%. The FII's holding is 17% and DII's holding is 9.6. The FII's, they have not increased their stake in the company. The DII's, the FII's, they have reduced their stake by 1.09% and the DII's, they have increased their stake by 0.8%. So one bad thing about this company is like 7.41% of the stake is the promoters, they have pledged their percentage of shares. And if we look into the sales growth CAGR, it is 18.5% and profit growth CAGR is 34.1, which is extremely good about this company. Now if we look into the sales growth, so if we compare it with 5 years, the average sales growth and the average sales growth for 3 years, then we see that there is a jump, which is good about this company. Quarterly sales growth is 11.3, which is also good. Now if you look into the profit growth for 5 years, it is 15.2. For 3 years it is 15.3 and the quarterly profit growth is 34.5, which is very much in alignment with the profit growth CAGR for this year. Now if we look into the operating profit margin, so the company is taking away 18.2 rupees in their pocket for every 100 rupees earned. Now if we look into the earning per share, it is 42.8 rupees. So each share of Asian Paints, it's making 42.8 rupees for you. Now if we look into the PEG ratio is quite high. So here the price earning growth ratio, this is the future ratio which specifies that whether the company is having any future growth or not. But this is just based on the probability. So please keep this in mind as well. The best PEG ratio is less than 1 always. If we look into the Altman Z score, it is 22.9, which is extremely good. If we look into the Piotrowski score, it is 7, which specifies above average financials. So it has scored 7 out of 9. And if we look into the ROIC, then it is 33.7. So this company is, the shares, if you have invested in this company, then the average returns on your invested capital is 33.7, far more than the what exactly the FD or the mutual funds actually gives you. So if you look into the return over 1 month, it is 5.58, return over 1 week is minus 0.58, and the return over 1 day is 1.53%. If we look into where exactly the stock as of lying in terms of the 52-week lows and highs, so it is 23.2%, 52 weeks low, and it is down by 8.14%. Now let's look into the inventory days for the stock. So if we look into the inventory days, so here the inventory days have reduced from 142 to 121, which is good about this company. So they are able to sell off their products quite easily and quite well. If we look into the stock CAGR, it is 19%. The compounded profit growth is 34%, and this one compounded sales growth is 19. Return on equity is 28 last year. Now let's move on to the beta for the stock. Then we find that the beta for this for Asian Paint is 0.5. So this moves, if the stock market will be moving by 1, then this will be moving by 0.5, and if the stock market will be falling by 1, then the stock will fall by 0.5 only. Now let's look into the stock score, and if we look into the stock score, it is 6 out of 10. The earning is 7, fundamentals is 7, relative valuation is 2, risk is 9, price momentum is 6. Now let's go into the chart of Asian Paints and understand what exactly is going on with the stock. So if you see, the RSI is turning bullish, it is 63. However, the MACD line, it has not crossed the red line yet. It is still oscillating below the red line. The volume in comparison to the previous days or the normal days is higher. Here you see, this is the overlay, the shadow that you see, it is the normal volume that is there on a particular day. So on 23rd of June, the volume was quite high and the stock price also soared. So it moved and it is trying to cross this level. So if this will cross this level, then there are fair chances that the company can even go till this level, 3561. But please consult your financial advisor before investing in the stock, as the market can get volatile. However, you see it has broken this level, and it tried to move over. However, it faced the resistance at 3336 level, and it fell down from there. So once this will move, then it will face resistance over here, and if it will cross this level, then it has the potential to move till 3571. Now let's look into the fair value for the stock. Please consult your financial advisor before investing in this stock. Okay, so the fair value of Asian Paints is currently trading at 3297, and the fair value is coming out to be 2674. So the stock may fall down to 2674 and there is a potential downside of 18.9%. The spread can be between 1642 to 3286. These are the pros and cons of this company. You can go through this and have a better understanding. Please go through the website as well and get to know more information about this company. Thank you for listening, and please like and subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get the useful information on a regular basis. Thank you. Have a nice day.